welcome to my very first YouTube video. Today's video is about how much it costs to get a real estate license. I want to be very clear, this is not how much it costs to be a real estate agent. There's a lot of costs that were unexpected to me that I am just now figuring out, but this specific video is on how much it costs to just get licensed. So we will just jump right in. I am very diligent about budgeting, so I was able to look back at every single purchase I ever did on real estate, and I broke it into two categories. So we have our initial purchases and then the final purchases. So those are the two categories we're going to go through. For the first purchase, that was very expected to me, was figuring out where you're going to take your courses. So I did mine online with a site called Aceable Agent. Highly recommend. It was really nice and easy to use, very effective. Passed my real estate exam the first time, so can't recommend it enough. And that cost me $519. Now that is for all of the courses, and it had, I think, a step up from the very base thing so that I could have a little extra quizzes and a little extra support and tutoring. All right, moving on to the second initial payment. This is kind of the only other initial payment that you are gonna have to make. Unless you already have all of this stuff on you, then you are leaps and bounds ahead than I was. The second initial payment is gonna be everything you need for studying. So for me, that was a notebook, a study planner. I bought some pencils, and the things that I didn't think about was the fact that I was taking an online course, which meant I had to have proctored tests. So I had to buy speakers and a webcam for my laptop, which I was not expecting. All of that totaled to about $90, so it was about $30 for a webcam, $20 for speakers, and then $40-ish for the notebooks, the flashcards, the pencils, highlighters. Probably don't have to go all out like I did. I just enjoy shopping, so I enjoyed buying all of that stuff. And that'll conclude the initial payments. So once you're about $600 in, you are good to go until you're very close to finishing the course. And that brings us to the final payments category. The first one was making an account with the Texas Real Estate Commission. This is also going to be different for whichever state that you live in. For me personally, or if you live in Texas, it was a $185 setup fee. The second payment that you will have to make as one of your final payments is to get fingerprinted. You have to get fingerprinted before you can take the final exam. And for me personally, it was $39. And then the last payment before hopefully you take your test and you're all done was the test fee. So you have to pay because you have to go in person to take the test. And for the place that I went, it was a $43 charge. Well, how much does all this cost? So in total, once you are finished with all of your courses and you're ready to get to the final exam, you are gonna have to pay around $300 more to get the fingerprints, to set up an account, and to pay for the test itself. Once all of that is done, you are hopefully, if you pass the test, a real estate agent, and then you just have to find a brokerage and you will be on your way. Hopefully this helps. A lot of these payments were payments that I wasn't expecting when I got into becoming a real estate agent. The Aceable Agent payment, I expected. Everything after that, I was kind of a little shocked by, especially that last half. You know, an initial fee to sign up with Trek really surprised me, and then to pay for the exam, of course it makes sense, but I didn't think about it at the time, and then to pay for getting fingerprinted, it really adds up. So if you're thinking about becoming a real estate agent, I would just have those numbers in mind. The only thing, or the lucky thing, is you don't have to pay a lot of that out all at once. So if you have $500 to spend, and I believe that Aceable Agent is having a sale right now, who knows how long that will last, but if you have $500 that you can spend getting the course, then you can work to getting that $300 over a long period of time while you're taking the course, just so you're ready for those final payments once they come. I hope this video was helpful. I wish I had watched a video like this, and good luck to anyone trying to get their license.